In this video I'm going to show you how to set up MaxFBSeo now that you've installed it, and also now that you've set up the Facebook app that correspond with that. Remember to put those in and to put the right website URL in. So in this instance what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on that so to make sure that I don't have any leading or trailing spaces. Control C for copy. I'm on a Windows machine, and I'm just going to go to Facebook comments, and while I'm there I'm going to put the app ID in there. Going back to Facebook, double click on the secret, app secret, control copy, and I'm going to paste that in there. So this is the comment, the width of the comment box. You can specify that based on the theme that you're using and also the number of comments that you want to show, whether you want to disable them on pages, posts, whatever the case might be, and also on the front page. So in this instance I'm just going to leave it like that, but you can disable them if you don't want to show it up for pages and only have it for posts. So I'm going to show that. I'm going to save that, and now just go to the actual. I've set up a post here, and you'll see on this page that my MaxFBSeo now appears. I need to put the right Twitter account in and also my right Google Plus information, but if I go down to the bottom you'll see there's the actual. Now what I need to do is remove this, and I'll show that in the next part of the video. But as you can see, Facebook comments are now installed, and it is now for the specific post. We will now go and make sure that we have the right settings that we want to show up for this in Facebook. So just as a matter of interest, if you click on editor view, moderator view, you can moderate here, and that's the linter, what they call the linter. Now it'll automatically take some of the properties that you've got, and you can see at the moment there's no image specified, but this is the information that it knows. It automatically takes the title from my URL, and I'll show you in a minute how to set that up, but these are the standard properties that it's taken from the blog post as it is set up now. Okay, let's look at how to set some of these. So if I just go back to my actual post itself, you'll see and these are the open graph meta tags information that you can set on your post. So this is the individual post. So this is the MaxFBSeo settings that you may want to set, and I'll explain them as I go through them. You can disable the Google Plus button on the page. You can disable the Twitter follow button. Now once again, all of those need to be configured before you. So if I go to MaxFBSeo, you need to put your right Twitter information in here. So your username, in this instance I'm just going to use Max Insiders. I'll use that as and as you'll see it'll update. And by the way, if you're interested, you can go and follow Max Insiders as well. So that's how you set those. So if I go back to the post, one of the things that you will notice with this theme that I'm using, it's got an author bio box at the bottom, and it's got options like subscribing to email letters and updates and things like that. So you can remove those. This depends on your theme. I've disabled the comments box, the WordPress comments, by going to the settings in MaxFBSeo, to WordPress comments, and I've told it to disable it so it doesn't show the comment section. It does show theme options like the bio box and things like that. I'm only using the Facebook comments as it is here. So to go back to the actual plugin, so if you go to the post, and there's only one post in this one, so it's quite easy to do. If you look at the posts here, there's the open graph. So the title, and this is going as it will appear in Facebook when you post to the linter or the URL debugger. That's the title of what will show up. What I would suggest in here is that this is quite a long URL, so what I would do with this one is 12 rules, and I'll just increase. I'll just remove those, increase productivity, and let's just do it like that. And that's a better length for Facebook. If it becomes pretty long, then you can. What I generally like to do with this is I just grab. Something like that, and I stick it into the page description. You don't have to do this. Most of it, as you saw here, a lot of it is automatically populated for you. So you'll see in this instance the URL doesn't seem to be too long. Sorry, there it is, but I did make it shorter. What you will need to do is rerun the debugger in order for Facebook to know about the change that I've made. So I've included that. Now, depending on what it is, you can add properties to it. If it is a website, a blog, or if it's a blog or article, then you won't be able to comment back. Just make sure that depending on what it is, for example, if it's a product, if you're going to specify product, you will have to have unique product code which is associated with, otherwise it'll give you an error. It's associated with barcodes and that sort of thing. Video meta tags, you can upload a video that is associated with that, and that is and the way that you can do that, and I'm just going to show you an example on one of my other blogs, my Max Insiders blog. You'll see that I've actually associated a YouTube video. So I just took the YouTube video URL and specified the size that I want, and because that's and also specify what type it is. In this instance, just put in application as it is there, exactly as you'll find below. So in here there's an example of that. So if that's the easiest way to set that up. So YouTube video will then be associated with, so as soon as it posts back, you'll see that it's got a YouTube video associated with that. Audio data in similar way. Location tags. Now, location tags at the moment, Facebook has changed a little bit how this works. You can't just put anything in there, so that's why we've removed the longitude and latitude out of that. This needs to be associated with a Facebook page or a Facebook place. Now, I actually want to this needs to be verified if you're going to. So if you use it for a company that's got a Facebook page set up in it with Facebook places, then you can use that to put that in there. And contact details, once again, this needs to be, just make sure that it's an entity that can be contacted, or otherwise rather leave it blank. They've a lot more strict on how this is used. So that's essentially what you will set up for MaxFBSeo to configure it for your blog post. All you do is update that. And as I said, if you've made any changes, it's important that you just go into the linter here, and you just debug it again. It looks like it haven't picked up all the information yet, so it sometimes takes a few minutes. bad response code. Just it's not receiving a response back at the moment. So there you'll see there's my meta data property tag. As you'll see, there's no image specified, and the way that I fix that is just going back to my post, and in the post URL there's actually an image URL that you need to specify. So in this instance I'm just going to update that with a image that I have, a 50 by 50 image. And if I go back to Facebook there and ask it to debug, not sure what this error scraping redirect is. I'll have to check up on that because it comes back. But as you can see, there's the image that I've uploaded, and there's my description that will show. So, and the rest of the information that comes through with it. So that's what the scraper sees for our URL, and that's just the. So if you have any interest in looking at the back-end code, that's exactly what Facebook knows about your page now. So if I go back and just refresh this with all the changes that we've made, and I'll just make a post here to say MaxFBSeo updated for the latest Facebook changes. We'll get this out ASAP, and I'm just going to comment on that. So as you can see, it's now done that. And if I go to my Facebook page, so I'll just go to my Facebook page. As you can see there, and if I had a video uploaded, it would have shown the video here, and it'll actually show where I posted that. And just as a final update, I just want to show you that I've actually resolved the issue with the bad call, and it was because I changed this URL. So what I do suggest is, it seems like Facebook has got an issue with that right now, so just you'll remember earlier in the video I actually changed it. Just use the URL as you have it there, and also as it is in your permalink. Just use that as the URL in here. That resolves the issue with the debugging. Thank you very much.